Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of our Sheffield United career mode. We return today with lots to get through as we look to play through match days 2, 3, 4 and 5 in the Champions League. We've got more big games coming up in the Premier League, including Manchester City away at the Etihad and Liverpool away at Anfield, and also our Carabao Cup 4th round tie away at Turf Moor. So let's just jump straight into things. First game of today is Club Brugge away in Belgium in the Champions League. Come on, you Blades. So I've made quite a few changes for this game here, obviously coming in midweek in the Champions League, and we've got some big fixtures coming up in the Premier League. So with this being probably our easiest fixture in the Champions League group stage, I'm happy to rest players for the Premier League on the weekend, knowing that I'm still pretty confident we can get the job done. First half chance of the game already falling to the Blades as Harmer's effort is well blocked, and we've made a positive start here. Here's Seamus around the corner to Evan, looks to create a yard and keeps the ball in play. Still Evan, back to Gus, and we have our breakthrough. And it's the man who keeps getting new contracts at the club. For the last 2 years, it's looked as if he could potentially be on his way out, but he's still here. One of the OGs, Gus Harmer, opens the scoring for the Blades. Let's build up this from Club Brugge. Shot comes in from range, and I think that he's going to be onside there. Oh! Wow, you can see by the reaction how close that was. Deflection off Patrick Nicholson. It's so close to bringing Club Brugge an equaliser. Poor clearance by Nicholson. Nicely worked on, it's found its way in. And Club Brugge have their equaliser. And it's Sowa who smashes it in past Bazunu. Not sure if it took a nick, because Gavin seemed to lose flight of it, but it was Nicholson's poor clearance. And now it just flies in past Gavin. One apiece here in Belgium. Well, can Club Brugge find a winner? Oh no. Jared pulled out of position. Nielsen. Are the home side going to find a winner? Yes, they are. Soa, with his second of the game, clinches the victory for Club Brugge. Well, this was not part of the script. 1-0 up away from home and we have crumbled. Well, that certainly was not part of the script. Kamal Sowa with both goals for the Belgians, and that will throw the group wide open now. Wow, okay, not the way we wanted to kick off today's episode as we lose away in Belgium. Well, as Dortmund beat Marseille in Germany, that throws the group wide open with all 4 teams on 3 points. We now travel back to England to take on Manchester City away at the Etihad. First v second, and both teams unbeaten to kick off the campaign. So not the start that we wanted to today's episode, losing away in Belgium in the Champions League, but we've just got to dust ourselves down and go again as our attention returns to the Premier League as we face Manchester City away at the Etihad. First v second, big clash, and I do think they will be our closest rivals for the title once again. We've already beaten them here in the Carabao Cup. Can we now do it in the league to keep our unbeaten start going? Now we'll look to get forward. Dom, get on your bike, Luca. Dom with him. Hang on a second. And the captain, Anel. And Wahi, surely! Boy, did he need that. And it's the big players that turn up in the big games. And our £100 million man, Eli Wahi, scores just his second goal of the season for us as he bends home past Edison. Danger here, Marino. Back to Rodrigo. Turned away by Gavin Bazunu. First real sighter for Manchester City, but pretty comfortable for Gavin, and the corner's floated in. Oh, and it's another brilliant save by Gavin as Phil Foden got his head onto it. And we will head into the break leading by a goal to nil. Still lots to play for in the second half. Luca wins that, and it'll come to Ramsey. And now Wahi looking to get the shot away. Wahi off the post. And Dom follows in. And I thought the flag was going to go up, but it doesn't. And Calvert-Lewin doubles our lead. Well, I'm not too sure what happened there. Wahi's effort hits the post, and as it came back to Dom, I thought the flag was going to go up, but he was onside, and, well, Robertson on the line couldn't keep it out. And I'm not sure if it's an own goal. It is. Robertson converts into his own net, and either way, the Blades lead by 2. Back to Peter, swung in, and Gus is there, and now we can break. Nilos to Luca, and through to Dom, and flicked on to Nilos to seal it. Nilos! 3-0 to the Blades. What a statement this is. And Manchester City's unbeaten streak is coming to an end, and the Blades are steaming on. Dom pokes it through to Nilos, and he's got the finish to score his first of the campaign. 3-0 and game over now at the Etihad. So it's another closeout victory for Saliba and the boys at the back. Still just the 1 goal conceded in the Premier League so far this season. It's Bournemouth up next at Bramall Lane as we look to continue our brilliant start. Come on, you Blades. Kirkes down the left. Comes past Tavernier and away from Matthias Ginter. Brilliant from Kirkes. Calvert-Lewin saved, and Calvert-Lewin will turn in the rebound. Brilliant start from the Blades, and it's Milos Kirkes against one of his former teams, flying down that left-hand side. Beat Ginter like he wasn't even there. Won't quite claim the assist, but Calvert-Lewin taps home the rebound into the open net for his 5th of the year. Much more like it from DCL. Luca will swing the set piece in, and we know how dangerous we are from these. It's a brilliant ball, and there is Dom. And it's much more like it from Calvert-Lewin. 6th of the year now, and it's taken just 13 minutes, and we lead by 2. Well, there is the whistle at Bramall Lane. Comfortable win for the Blades. All the damage done in that first quarter of an hour, and we just controlled the game from there. Bournemouth didn't have an answer, and it's another clean sheet for the boys at the back. We just do not look like conceding to anyone in the Premier League at the moment. So our attention turns back to the Champions League as we head to France to take on Marseille at the Velodrome. Tricky place to visit, and with the group as wide open as it is, these next couple of games in the group are crucial. Need to return to winning ways in this competition and pick up a big 3 points. Come on, you Blades. Hang on. Oh, big save by Gavin, as Marseille, the home side, look to stamp their mark on this game. Positive start from them, and we survive for now. Space for Jadon. Loads of space for Jadon. And Cam at the back stick. Cameron Archer couldn't keep it down and heads over the top. Still 0-0 here, but a cracking and thrilling end-to-end game. I'm sure somebody's going to win it, but it could go either way. And it's played to Gallagher on the edge. Gallagher shoots, well blocked. Back to Gallagher again, and Gavin claims. Gets us on the break quickly. And Nilos. Can he get away? Nilos. Nilos! Big goal from Nilos Kaya off the bench. And the Blades are going to win here in France. Quick counter-attack. The throw out from Gavin. And he's sent through, and he's got the pace to get away. And Nilos Kaya, so deadly in front of goal, smashes it into that far corner past Bernd Leno. And the Blades take the lead with 5 to play. So the big games keep coming thick and fast as we travel to Anfield to take on Liverpool in the early kickoff. Not having the greatest start to the season, but we know how strong their squad is. So looking for another 3 points here, but we know how tough it will be. Come on, you Blades. Hayden. Dom making a run down the line, and he gets there as well. Brilliant from Dom. Oh, that's fantastic from Dom. And Calvert-Lewin nearly went all the way. What a goal that would have been. As Luca will swing the corner in. looking for Calvert-Lewin. And there he is again, and he's starting to find his stride now. Third goal in 2 games in the Premier League. Scored 2 at home to Bournemouth in our previous league outing. And now opens the scoring here at Anfield as well. No chance for Alisson as he heads it into that far corner. And now notches up his 7th of the campaign. That's a clever ball. Ibrahim, brilliant tackle. We've been so good defensively this year. And that's because our back 4 and Ibrahim have been so solid for us. And now Kirkes away down the left. And Milos into the area. Back to Calvert-Lewin. And it's 2. And it's 4-2. As Calvert-Lewin starts to find his goal-scoring touch again. Oh, that's cleverly worked. Gakpo, goal. No clean sheet today. Saliba tried to get a block in, but he just worked that half a yard away from the Frenchman. And Cody Gakpo does fire one back for Liverpool. And he always scores against me, Cody Gakpo. So it's no real surprise that he's on the score sheet again today. Liverpool sending a lot of bodies forward here. Florentino finds Gakpo, who runs into Saliba, but referee says it was a foul in a very dangerous position. Gakpo. Oh, it's off the bar. Well, how close was that to an equalising goal? Looks to send us away quickly. It's a brilliant throw to Jefferson. And Diaby's ahead of him. And it's Malik Diaby to seal it. Oh, it's off the bar. And it wouldn't drop to Nilos to tap home. Looking to work half a yard. And Saliba, that's brilliant. That's what we signed him for. And there is the whistle. Blades hold on. Calvert-Lewin's 2 goals in the first half. Enough to see us come away with the 3 points despite Cody Gakpo pulling one back for the Reds. Another 3 points for the Blades as we march on and extend our lead at the top. Right, lots of changes for our next game. It's Burnley away at Turf Moor in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. I'd love to make it through, but it is the lowest of our priorities this season. Come on, you Blades. Ewan nicks the ball and Gus sends through Jefferson. And he's got Matthews with him. Not Harry, but Reece! Harry's brother starting his first game for the club. Wearing number 93 in homage of his brother wearing 39. And Daniel Jefferson has the awareness to pick him out. He's got all the time in the world. And he finishes past Peacock Farrell. Saul will swing the corner in, looking for Andrew in the middle. What a save! And Jefferson on the rebound is denied. Good hold up from Matthews. Releases Bogle. Now Ewan finds Matthews again. And Souza. And lovely build up. And Reece Matthews smashes in his 2nd. And this is fairy tale stuff for the youngster, as he doubles our advantage and on his professional debut for the club, doubles the lead for the Blades. Burnley still in this game, and if they can find the next goal, it's certainly game on once again. Shaw looks to turn Vinny Souza and Branthwaite. Souza doesn't quite get there. Oh, and it's a big chance and a goal back for Burnley, as I couldn't get my player switching sorted, and with 25 to play, the Clarets are back in it. And the break could be on here. Amdouni into Foster. Brilliant turn. And Foster, well, I had to bring him down as he was running through on goal, and I wasn't getting back. That's going to be a red for Andrew. And we'll play the final 10 minutes with just 10 men. Now we've got to hope that Burnley don't stick this in the top corner. But there is the whistle. And Sheffield United hold on despite the scare from Burnley. They pulled a goal back with 25 to play, and Andrew had to take one for the team after he got sent off. But we did manage to hold on, and it's Reece Matthews' double that sends us through to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Get in. Well, I think we should find out who we face in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup here. So we'll go and take a look. And it's Mikel Arteta's Arsenal in a strong quarter-final lineup. Okay, if we want to start thinking about this competition, we may have to start putting some starters out, as that's going to be a tough test against Mikel Arteta's side. Spurs up next in the Premier League, who are struggling down in 16th to kick off the campaign. Luka wins it back. Brilliant pressing from him. And Dom finds Ramsey, and space for Kerkez down the left. Kerkez back to Wahi. Oh, that is so close. As Wahi bends one just wide of Providel's far post. He is getting closer, Wahi, and I'm sure that the goals are going to come. Cetic runs into Luka. Going to have to do more than that to get away from Luka. As Dom rolls through Wahi. Onto his right peg, Wahi. Well, this time it's on target, but he's still denied by Providel. He is getting closer. Sucic swings the corner in, looking for Wahi, and it drops over his head. Hayden away from Nunes. Sucic and Wahi. Denied again by Providel. Cracking start to this game without a goal yet. Luka swings the corner in, and Dom shows Wahi how it's done. DCL still the main man around here. And Wahi, after 4 attempts, cannot find the net, and it takes DCL just one. Blades lead. Johnson. Spurs looking for an equaliser just before the break. Johnson out to Pedro Porro, who skips away from Sangare. And Porro still has it. Back to Brennan Johnson. Still we play at the end of the first half. And Brennan pegs it back to Bissouma on the edge. Good block, but Gravenberch, well, I am absolutely fuming down on the touchline in the 4th official's ear as we enter, what, the 7th minute of stoppage time, and Spurs hit back with an equaliser. Where is that whistle, referee? Well, that is just the 3rd goal we've conceded in the Premier League this season. And what a frustrating goal to concede as well. It's been all Blades pressure. Hang on. Oh, that's a terrible finish by Ramsey. All Blades pressure, and Spurs hit back in the 7th minute of 2 added on at the end of the first half. Ramsey, not the greatest of passes, and Bissouma picks it off. Looks to go around Anel. Brilliantly laid back, and Gavin forced into a big save. And that was the final chance here at Bramall Lane. Tottenham come away with a point, and with the amount of chances we had in that first half, feel like we should have had all 3. Spurs had a couple of decent chances in the second and did grow into the game, and it's not a terrible point, all things considered, as we remain unbeaten. Right, keeping the games rolling, it's the return fixture in the Champions League against Marseille. A win here would move us 6 points ahead of Marseille with just 2 games to go, and I think would pretty much secure progression to the knockout stages. Big game here, let's make sure we come away with another 3 points. Come on, you Blades. So once again, quite a few changes to the lineup with this coming in midweek as Cam, oh, what a burst of pace. Cameron Archer, well, where has that been all season long? No one's really been that fluid in the attack this season. Luka Sucic has been pretty consistent, and Calvert-Lewin's starting to find the net on a more regular basis. But other than those two, we've struggled to find a consistent goal scorer. And Cameron Archer scores his first in the Champions League in his 4th appearance. And Moreno on the overlap. Dumfries has to come and engage, but it's back to Fofana. Oh, and Anel has to be careful and dives in and gives away a spot kick. Definite foul by the captain as they tried to pinch the ball, and Fofana just pulled it away, and João Felix, oh, just about squeezes it in past Gavin. Well, I say squeezes it in, he absolutely fucking leathers it in. Brilliant penalty by João Felix, and Marseille are back on level terms. Oh, Cam's nicked it, and Cam is away. Carlos comes across, and Archer beats him and smashes it in for his 2nd. Well, that is a gift for Cameron Archer. Nabbed the ball on the halfway line and was composed as he ran through and restores the lead for the Blades. Danger here with Sarr. Oh, what a cross that is. What a cross from Ismail Sarr. And Conor Gallagher at the back post levels up for Marseille. Cracking game here at Bramall Lane. And Marseille fight back for the second time tonight to level the game once again. Gabriel able to get the ball down and finds Harmer. Gus will go back to Vinny Souza here. And Nilos has it. And Archer's on the move. Cameron Archer! Flag is up. And he just went a yard or a fraction too early. Gus into Diaby. And Malik. And Archer. Oh, brilliant by Leno. And I panicked at the final moment and couldn't finish with Cameron Archer. 2-2 here at Bramall Lane. A cracker of a game. And that will leave everything to play for in Group G of the Champions League. Just about to head into our next game against rock bottom Fulham. And Harry Matthews has come to us and, well, you can see what he said. Not happy with the lack of game time. And he says he wants a move away. I think he's still got a couple of years left on his contract, but obviously behind Luka Sucic and feels like he needs to get away for more game time. I can understand why, so we'll assess what happens in January. So as I mentioned, it is Fulham up next away at Craven Cottage, bottom of the league at the moment. So we've all seen this script. Still only 3 goals conceded in the Premier League so far this season. By far the best defensive record. Let's see if we can keep another clean sheet here today and pick up another 3 points. Come on, you Blades. Reed out to Brooks, of course, former player of ours. Loses out to Kirkes. He's got green grass to run into ahead of him. Slips it through to Wahi, who's got the pace. And Wahi to Luka. 1-0. No goal for Wahi. I was desperate for him to get in behind there. But he lays it off to Luka Sucic, who smashes in on his so-called weaker right peg to give us the lead. First goal in a few for Luka. Gus wins it back. Dom. Luka. And Dom's gone again. And Calvert-Lewin in behind. And Dom. Oh, what a finish. This time Luka turns provider. And DCL continues his goal-scoring streak in the Premier League. As that now takes him to, I think, 9 goals for the season. Seamus gets it down and plays a nice 1-2. And Allen's goal side here. And Jebison. Lovely take. And Jebison for 3, rifles it home. And it's not working for the other boys up top. So Daniel Jebison getting a run out today off the bench. And I've still got faith in this man. Fires in the third, and that should be game over for Fulham. And 3 points heading back to Bramall Lane. So final Premier League game of today's episode as we welcome Eddie Howe's Newcastle. It's first v second as we look to close out the episode with our unbeaten streak still intact in the Premier League. Come on, you Blades. Still only 3 goals conceded in the Premier League and by far the best defensive record. But as Newcastle come to take us on here, we've had some crackers against them over the years, and I believe they actually beat us here at Bramall Lane last season, so lots to play for. And it's first v second as we've made a positive start here. Hayden, that's brilliant. And Ibrahim finds Luka, and now Dom into Cam, getting the start today ahead of Wahi and Kirkes. Ramsey through to Cam, and Cameron Archer smashes in the opener. 2 goals in his last start in the Champions League, so I rewarded him with the start in the Premier League today. And Cameron Archer says to me, Gaffer, if Wahi isn't cutting it, then put me in that lineup and I will deliver. Cam smashes in his first Premier League goal of the year, and the Blades lead here at Bramall Lane. Isak, all Kudus looking to get goal side of Kirkes. And he's done just that. Mohamed Kudus again forces the save from Gavin Bazunu. End-to-end game this. And chances for both teams as Hayden finds Renshi with a clever ball. And Renshi can bring it forward. And Ibrahim through the gap to Cam, who does it again. Cameron Archer with 2 goals in both of his last appearances, once in the Champions League and now in the Premier League against Newcastle. Ramsey into Jebison and Ibrahim and Nilos, and a chance for a third here, and Ewan heading in at the back post. First goal for the big man, and Ewan Stone, number 64, due to his height at 6'4", completely free at the back post, and that will seal it for the Blades. 3-0 victory against the Toon. Nilos with all the space in the world, and Ewan couldn't miss flying in at the back post. So, final game of the episode, and it's a big one as we travel to Germany for match day 5 of the Champions League. If Dortmund win, it could throw our progression to the knockout stages in jeopardy. But if we win, we'll jump above them into top spot, and destiny will be in our own hands heading into match day 6 at home to Club Brugge. So massive, massive game. Let's pick up all 3 points. Come on, you Blades. So as I mentioned pre-game, huge game this, and it could have big implications on the rest of this group. I'd probably take a point, as I think it would leave matters in our own hands heading into match day 6. But if we lose here, then it could be out of our hands heading into the final match day. So need to make sure at a minimum we get a point out of this and don't fall to defeat. Kessie lets fly, and Gavin turns it away. Malik, our terrible ball. Couple of times we've done that today, trying to play out from the back, and you can't do that with someone as quick as Karim Adeyemi, as Bazunu has to get down low and make the save. And Adeyemi again into the area. Now Chouameni on the edge, and Gavin's there again. Chouameni floats the corner in, headed towards goal, and not cleared, and somehow kept out by, I think, the captain on the goal line. And now Matthews can bring it away. And Jebison through the gap for Hayden. Brilliant ball. Hayden Hackney. Oh, it's wide. Big chance. And the Englishman sends it wide of that far post. Hackney with a good foot in. Matthews able to bring it away. And Jebison through to Wahi. Big moment this, and Wahi smashes in the opener for Sheffield United. And there is the whistle in Germany. Massive win for Sheffield United in the Champions League. We said we wanted to top the group this year to give ourselves a better chance of making it through in the knockouts. And that win there is a huge step in the right direction. Puts us top of the group, with Club Brugge to come at home in match day 6. And it was that man Wahi with the huge goal, and that could be a decisive turning point in his Sheffield United career. What a victory for the Blades. So that will do it for today's episode, guys, and with Marseille beating Club Brugge in match day 5, that does mean that we are qualified for the knockout stages due to the head-to-head ruling. Club Brugge to come in the final group stage game, where hopefully 3 points will see us top the group. But lots more to come in the next episode, with big fixtures to come in the Premier League, where we still remain unbeaten with just 3 goals conceded and a 7-point gap at the top of the league. A busy month of December to come next, which includes our Carabao Cup quarter-final against Mikel Arteta's Arsenal, and more big games in the league as we look to pull away. I hope you have enjoyed today, guys, and I'll catch you for the next episode very soon. Peace.